Morning. It's day 70. Wow, 70 days, 10 weeks since I've been on medication. And I'm doing alright this morning. I'm doing pretty well. My head's absolutely clear, my stomach's much better as well, sleeping better. And I generally feel okay this morning. Not too bad at all, not too bad at all. This is the third attempt this morning of me actually doing a vlog. I'd actually just finished doing a really long one, and I was about to upload it, but instead of uploading it, I accidentally deleted it. Great. Just what you need on a Friday morning, and never mind. Well, I've just got to do it again, really. But yeah, I wanted to kind of talk about some general stuff, really, in terms of how I'm sort of running the site, and whether these vlogs are helpful or whatever to any of you. I'd appreciate some feedback, which would be great. It's already a minute and a half, and I didn't even realise. It's like, what? But anyway, my dad gets back from holiday today. He flies in this afternoon. And I'm just going to be honest with him. If he quizzes me about my situation, I'm just going to tell him the truth. There's no point lying to him. Alright, if he doesn't understand, if he doesn't get it, doesn't matter. Because I think that's where I've gone wrong in my life. I think that's the thing. I've always sort of constantly yearned for his approval with everything. And I've got to stop doing that. Because I'm basically enslaving myself to his approval. To receiving his approval, if you like. And that's something I don't want. I don't want that from anybody. I don't need anyone to approve of what I'm doing for it to be valid. So I'm actually not afraid of things now. A lot of issues that I've had over the years, they're kind of on the verge of being dealt with now. I start my counselling next week, so I'm looking forward to that. I really am looking forward to that. That's great. But that's when the real work is going to start. That's when the real nitty-gritty meat of the sandwich is going to come out. And that's fine. There are going to be some things that are going to be unpleasant, but that's the way it is. And the thing is as well, the fact that my first session is actually also on my 41st birthday, which is just a week away now, is quite telling, really. Because I see that as one hell of a birthday present. Some of you might think it's a bit weird to think of it as a birthday present, but when you've been enslaved by your past to the same extent that I've been, trust me, something like this is a lifeline. It really is. It's a lifeline. And people need to realise that depression and anxiety and any other mental health conditions, they can happen to anybody. They can develop in anyone. It doesn't matter who you are, what your social standing is, what your family background is. It doesn't matter, what job you do, how much money you earn, where you live, what car you drive. It doesn't matter about any of those things. What matters is that we're all human. We're all human, and men especially need to start coming out more and saying, you know, yes, I've got issues and I need to deal with them, I need to sort them out, because that's what a real man does. You know, there's all this perception of men having to, you know, be strong and man up and all this, you know, which I've spoken about before. Which is kind of a misnomer really, because although depression, for example, is still far more common in women than men, it is on the increase in men, right? And it is mostly men who end up killing themselves because of it. Because of this whole thing, this sort of classic image that they feel they've got to live up to of the strong, silent, dependable type. You know, us guys need help and support too, you know. And it's about time we stood up and said, you know, I need help and I'm not afraid to ask for it. Because that's one thing that I went through that I struggled with for a very long time. I was very proud and very stubborn and wouldn't always admit when I had a problem. And, you know, was even less likely to admit that I needed help. But I am getting the help now, and I have done over the past few months, you know, which has been great. You know, I wanted to be in a situation where things started to fall into place and started to make sense. Which they are actually starting to do now. So I feel like this time that I've kind of been away from everything and everyone has been a real help to me. It's been a real benefit to me as well. In the sense that I can now see what it is in my life that I need to fix. And with the right help and support, I'm in the middle of being able to fix it. So, you know, it's all good. And on that note, have a fantastic weekend and I'll speak to you later. Okay then, bye.